Hi everyone, my name is Helium Lemon 15, and today is January 26th. We're recording the final episode of Pajama Sam 2. This playthrough went by pretty quickly. It had more videos than Pajama Sam 3 did, but
all right then, go ahead.
that may just because I made shorter parts.
Economics is similar to what other discipline? Hopscotch.
Ha! Yes, I suppose you're right about that.
I like the way he laughs at that. He's like, ha ha!
All right.
I also like how Sam does like the quote-unquote Egyptian
Go ahead
dance.
and choose a question.
Walk
Name
like
a
an Egyptian.
sport people do in the
Oh, this is
snow.
easy.
Skiing.
Yes, people do ski in the snow as well as in the water.
Skying. I don't know why I'm saying weird
Way to
things.
go! Well, I think we've got a pretty good
Bench-faloof.
start on our quiz. Thank you very much, young man.
You're welcome.
And bench
Now, on
faloof.
to new business. We have to talk about a color scheme for the executive washroom renovation this
I'm a
spring.
tired
Are there any
boy.
suggestions?
So let's let them go back to their board meeting. I was getting a bit bored of it. Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm sad that we can't go in the bathroom on this
There's someone in
version
here.
of the game, or this shuffle of the game, because like the Pajama Sam games are kind of like a roll of the dice. So some things are shuffled. So in other versions of the storyline, you would have to go into the bathroom to get the snowflake inspector or the automatic, whatever his name is, the snowflake detector guy. So basically, we have the last two machine parts. We have the Y pipe and the velocimometer, and we just have to return them to their missing places. That should be easy enough. The velocimometer goes back to the wind machine. I have a hard time with the layout of this game in particular. For some reason, the layout is more confusing than Pajama Sam 1 or 3.
Time to go
Even
back
though the
to work.
layout can be
Do I have
confusing.
to?
Of course you do.
Why?
Because if you don't, then the rain machine won't work and we'll run out of rain.
So?
So, we need rain. It's good for plants and stuff like that.
I know. I was just having fun with you.
Why?
Well, because
Gotcha.
what do you know? I guess you did. All
Uh,
right, put me back in the machine already.
He always says why. That's cool. I like the Y
Sam?
pipe.
I wish you'd stop sneaking up on me like that.
Sorry, Sam.
I
We
got a
wanted
tummy
to say
ache.
we're very impressed with the way you've been fixing the weather machine.
Thank you.
At this rate, we'll have everything ship-shape before anyone even notices anything was wrong. Hang on for a second, Sam. That's our call waiting.
Uh-oh.
Lightning!
Mother Nature.
And here's a new character.
Nothing.
Everything's under control.
Don't hand me that claptrap. I read your incident report. You left out one or two things.
What things would those be?
Well, for example, why isn't it windy in Chicago? It's supposed to be windy in Chicago.
It's supposed to be windy in Chicago.
I'm coming over there now, and when I get there, I want some answers.
Oh, they're just trying to make it so that the White Sox are having a good game. No, I don't know. I don't watch sports.
It could be. If everything's not perfect by the time she gets
The
here,
White Sox
we'll
and
be
the
in big
Bulls? Is that the other team?
Bottles are all hopelessly out
Or are there a couple of teams? Is there a football team too, or a basketball team? I don't
trouble. We
know.
better get to work
I
updating
just know
them
the
right
White
away.
Sox. Is there a hockey team?
The wind machine.
I don't know.
And
Is there a
Sam,
tennis team? Is there a badminton team? Is there a bowling team? Imagine if states or cities or whatever, no, just states had like bowling teams, like national bowling teams. So like the Oklahoma Octopi went to like the national bowling tournaments and like, hey, we're the Oklahoma Octopi, and I don't know what I'm talking about.
Back first.
Yeah, it's been a weird week. Like, my tummy hurts. I feel off
Oh, goody. Home.
for
All personnel.
several
The
reasons, but I
presidential
can't quite
arrival.
figure them
This
out.
is not a drill.
Gee.
And I don't know if it's just first week of school
Something
jitters.
big must be happening. There's no time to lose.
Goodness, my feet are like really cold. But that's probably only because I took my socks off to try and take a nap.
What are we gonna do? What do we do?
I don't know. We've got to stall her. We'll think of something.
We'll think of something. So I like how Mother Nature is a character that shows up.
You.
Cut the chit-chat, Thunder. I'm making a full inspection of the facility. And I'm warning you, if everything isn't absolutely perfect, you're both in deep trouble.
What's like? Where's the wire between her spectacles? Oh, the trip to Cleveland is one of the funniest parts of the game.
Try to live with the disappointment.
She's like, this is my trip to Cleveland. That reminds me of that one stupid Progressive commercial. Oh, not yet. Hold it right there.
What's going on?
Hold it right there. And I like how lightning always screams the same.
It looks like everything is working just fine.
She doesn't have anything holding her spectacles together. There's no, like, wire between them. Between the frames. It's just two floating frames of glass. It's funny. It a funny. It a funny.
He's
It
our
funny.
handyman,
It funny.
that's who. Keeps everything running smoothly.
Aw.
I don't know where we'd be without him.
I'm happy to report that all the weather machines are working perfectly.
All right then. Thunder, lightning. Keep up the good work.
We're not fired?
Certainly not. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm needed in Acapulco.
I'm needed in Acapulco. Where is that? California?
Sam.
I like how she's holding a piece of celery.
You fixed the last
And her head is an onion or whatever.
You saved our job.
I also really like the idea of like a weather station and then Mother Nature being a character.
My house again?
Yes. In fact, how would you like to take the controls for a little while?
Me? Control the weather? Sure.
This controls how much rain there is. And this one is a volume control for the caboose.
A volume control for the caboose! Oh, and here's the credit sequence. This is a really cool credit sequence, in my honest opinion. What was I laughing at? Oh, the cloud sneezing? I don't know. I like the idea of Mother Nature being a character because it reminds me of, The Year Without a Santa Claus, that Rankin Bass movie with Heatmeister and Snowmeister. Is that what he's called? Snowmeister? That doesn't sound right. So it is raining, I don't know, those little, like, German farmer boy hats. These random TVs all just show, like, random things. There's a one fart joke with, like, the cloud being like, pull my finger. I don't know. It's raining taxi cabs. There's Otto from Pajama Sam 1 making a cameo. That is a very weirdly shaped United States. It's snowing on the moon. Yeah, it's hailing on a golf course. What's that guy doing? Is he, like, fixing the time on his VCR? That's maybe what it looks like. It's a very chaotic... Peter Chan! Sorry, Peter Chan is a really cool guy because he was a artist on several Tim Schafer projects. Like Grim Fandango and I think Full Throttle, Broken Age, a lot of probably Psychonauts. He's just a really cool guy. He's a great artist. It's like the first summer of the pandemic when we were all kind of looking for things to do to, like, look for comfort. I watched the entire Double Fine adventure documentary on YouTube, which is like Tim Schafer and the game studio that he runs in California, which is a lot of old people who used to work with him in, like, the point-and-click adventure sort of days. Oh yeah, Julian Soul, we'll talk about him in a bit. There's Ron Gilbert. But Peter Chan is this one cool part of the documentary where you just, like, Peter Chan's, like, home in California, he, like, goes to, like, his, like, art shed that's, like, in the woods, and it's, like, really quiet, and he just goes in there and he just, like, draws and draws and draws first thing in the morning, and it seemed like a really cool artistic practice to have. He's just like a really chill guy. Yeah, and then there's Jeremy and Julian Soul, the game composer brothers. And Jeremy Soul has done, I think Jeremy Soul is the more like successful one or whatever. He's done like the Elder Scrolls games. There's Pamela Siegel, she's the one who does the voice of Pajama Sam. But yeah, it's funny to know that Julian Soul did a bunch of games for Humongous Entertainment. I think specifically the Pajama Sam series, because I know he also did no, I know he also did Freddy Fish and Luther's Maid's Madness, which is a game that I've played all the way through. I've also played Pajama Sam's Lost and Found all the way through, although I had to, like, turn off deaths or something stupid. Anyway, this game makes me really happy. I can't wait to do Pajama Sam 1 and possibly Pajama Sam 4. Again, I just had a lot of fun recording this. This was kind of a nice comfort LP to do at the beginning of a new school semester, and I'll see you in whatever I do next. Thanks for watching.